Vriska, check on Lucis. You go down the like 50 million stairs to her nest below. You wonder if any other kid on the planet has such a high-maintenance Lucis. You doubt it. You pass by one of your completed doomsday devices. You promised you'd build it for an especially powerful and influential member of the nautical aristocracy, in return for his collusion during your campaigns. Some guy you were in cahoots with. You guess none of it matters now, though. It was tough to build, and isn't perfect yet. Luckily, one of your pals nearby is pretty handy with technology. He can be tapped for parts and favors frequently. You wonder if any other kid on the planet has as many irons in the fire as you. You doubt it. See, look at this. She's fine. Fine and huge and hungry as ever. You guess you're relieved? Yes, of course. Why wouldn't you be? It would be devastating if anything happened to your dear, sweet custodian. You guess there's no delaying this guy's introduction anymore. As long as we're in the neighborhood. Enter name. Your name is Aquius the Hawk. You love being strong. You are so strong you would surely be the class of the elite legion of Ralphie Annihilators. And while such a calling would be quite honorable, you would prefer to join the ranks of the Arch Eradicators, perhaps the most noble echelon the Imperial forces have to offer. Unfortunately, you suck at archery. You've not successfully fired a single arrow. Every time you try, you break the bow. You are simply too strong. You have broken so many bows, it has developed into a habit bordering on fetishistic. You have to stop. But addiction is a powerful thing. You have a great appreciation for the fine arts. You use your aristocratic connections to acquire priceless masterpieces, painted in the oldest and most respected Alternian tradition of nude muscle beast portraits. These striking depictions of the exquisite fauna native to Alternia remind you of the purest physical ideal that must be sought by anyone who professes a love of strength. When those of lesser bloodlines turn up their uncultured noses at such stunning material, it makes you furious. Practically everything makes you furious. You have so much rage it can only be expressed through staggering quantities of physical violence. You build strong and sturdy robots, set them to kill mode, and beat the shit out of them in caged brawls. Sometimes you lose teeth, but they usually grow back. Your troll tag is Centaur's Testicle, and with your bow and arrow ever at the ready, you take exception to lewd language unbefitting of blue bloods. What will you do? Aquius, check on Lucis. Now where did that craven excuse for a custodian go? It makes you furious when he goes missing like this. Probably off somewhere nursing his bruises. You swear the old boy is made of glass. You are starting to get agitated.
Arthur, where are you?
Oh, there he is. He was just preparing a nice cold glass of nutritious Lucis milk for you, with a thick foamy head on it, just the way you like it. You cannot hope to beat Arthur and a butler off. He is simply the best there is. You accept the frosty beverage and give the good fellow a grateful pat, as gently as possible. Seriously, he's like a soft summer peach. Aquius, drink Lucis milk. Lucis milk is the secret to being strong. Actually, it isn't. You like to think that, though. The truth is, you're really strong because you're kind of a freak. You were chosen by one of the strongest Lucis species on the planet. It was the only sort of custodian that could handle raising you. Whoops, there goes the glass, as usual. And as usual, it sends you into a rage. The spilled milk quickly evaporates. Got to do something to calm yourself down. Let off some steam. Aquius, equip a bow. You mean equip. A little archery practice ought to cool you off. But of course, the piece of shit snaps like a twig the moment you pick it up. Actually, the feel of the brittle wood giving way under the astonishing run of your man grit is starting to calm you down already. You equip it to your 1/2 bowkind specibus, which is pretty much useless. You also keep a plain old bowkind specibus in the event that you are able to fire an arrow someday. Because a boy can dream, right? But for more practical purposes, you keep a fistkind card on hand. You stow them all in your Strife portfolio. Remember the Strife portfolio? It still exists. It didn't stop existing or anything. You proceed to have a conversation we read not all that long ago. It went mostly like this.
Yes.
No.
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 But when all was said and done, you were quite sure you convinced your good friend to stay on the right team. Not the team full of degenerates with swill coursing through their veins. You're starting to get worked up again. Routine helps calm you down. Maybe you will talk to another friend. You talk to him every day for some reason. Though it's not exactly right to call him a friend since you despise him. Your relationship with the fellow is difficult to describe. It should be noted that in troll language, the word for friend is exactly the same as the word for enemy.
Have I ever told you what a reprehensible disgrace you are?
Fuck yeah, only every motherfucking day, bro.
I'm not in a very good mood. There are a few things I'd like to get off my chest.
Motherfucking spill it. Don't be all keeping that shit bottled up like a fucking all shaked up bottle of Faygo. Fuck dog, I'm thirsty. I'm down to my last bottle and I don't fucking know if I can get any more in this motherfucking magic land, so I don't know.
What you do appear to know is exactly how to maximize my livid contempt for you, with your revolting language and your sense of decorum at such breathtaking odds with the richness and perfection of your blood. I just hate you so much.
That's cool. I can't be all making not everybody happy all the time. If we ever meet, I could bake you a fucking pie and we could chill and maybe we'd be better bros that way.
And the degrees to which you pollute your precious blood with your bottled fizzy sugar and soporific toxins. Maddening. You will stop.
Whoa, I will? How do you know that?
No, you don't understand. It's not a prediction, it's an order. I command you to stop.
Oh. Alright, brother. You motherfucking got it.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta show some faith in your friends. Cause they're all the ones who are being a lookout for you. So, fuck, if you say I'm not doing the shit right, then what the motherfuck do I know?
No, this is unacceptable. Okay, let's start over. I apologize. I was completely out of line, and I'm sorry. I have no right to talk to you like that or tell you what you can't do.
Oh, no worries.
It's not my place. Your habits notwithstanding, I am lesser than you, an inferior.
Okay.
Don't you understand that you're better than me? Can you please act like it? That's not a command, it's just a polite request, I guess.
Alright, I can try, but... Man, I don't know if I know how to be like a better motherfucker than any other motherfucker.
Look, it isn't that difficult. Try to be cognizant of your desires and needs, and attempt to regard those around you as a simple vehicle meant to bring about your gratification.
Whoa, what?
What are you doing? Right now. It sounds as if you have begun playing with the red team. Is this true?
Yeah! Fuck yeah! I'm all up in the fucking shit of this wicked, mystical motherfucker. I bonked an imp on the head with a club, and then a little later I scared one with a horn.
Good. This is very good. It really pleases me to hear tales of physical subjugation. I presume these were lesser beings toiling in the lower ranks of some hierarchy?
Well, yeah, they're underlings, and there's some subjugation involved for fucking sure. But now we're kinda settled down, and me and the imps are sharing some pie. These motherfuckers are pretty dope, actually. I like them.
Okay. It pleases me considerably less to hear things like that, but I've already stated I have no right to be disappointed by your conduct, so I will try to control myself.
Oh, shit, bro. I don't want to be all like to disappoint you. Well, what can I do to make a brother fucking shape his shit up? If I could make you smile, it'd be the best fucking miracle I ever did part of. Honk, honk, honk.
Would it be too much to ask for you to maybe boss me around a little?
You mean like role-playing?
If it would help to couch it in those terms, then yeah, I guess so. But not the especially juvenile kind. Let's keep it serious and professional.
I'll try, but I'm not much fucking any good at it, I think.
Just say anything, as long as it's authoritative.
Okay, hey you, don't go near the motherfucking ocean, 'cause I all told you not to a bunch of times. Shit is straight up dangerous, and I'm getting my harsh on about it.
Decent. I don't live near the ocean, though, so it's hard to immerse myself in the scenario.
Alright, well, what are you all not supposed to do? What kind of mischief to get your bad fucking self up to?
I do so many bad things. Just awful things. I'm incredibly impudent, and a superior needs to put me in my place.
Okay, well, don't be doing all those bad fucking things, bro.
Yes, that's good. Like that.
Now cut that shit out. I'm so all mean in this.
Excellent. Now tell me this, Highblood. I've been roughhousing a little too hard lately. I've made a bit of a mess, and anyone in a position of authority would surely be cross about it.
Percent?
Cross.
Oh.
What do you make of it, this wretched misbehavior?
Fuck, man. I'm so motherfucking salty about all that business you said. Fuck. I'm like all moving my mouth and the wicked noise is coming out in the frontiest way possible. And it's going at your direction, 'cause that's the direction to be fucking angry at.
Yes, so good. I am presently whipped into a state of contrition, one befitting of our class disparity. But I'm starting to perspire again, so it's best that we stop. Thank you for indulging me.
No problem, bro. It's cool we could all up and motherfucking open up a little bit with each other. Like bros. There's stuff you want to get off your chest, dude, like I said, I'm fucking here for a motherfucker. Kinda like a miracle, how it's always there and never goes away, you know?
No, but I comprehend the sentiment. I have lots of thoughts, but they're difficult to communicate. If you'll listen.
Sure!
Honestly, I'm confused by the social order.
Man, me too. I don't know what color is what, so I don't bother thinking on that, motherfucker.
See, that's what I mean. How is it possible for one of your distinction to be so ignorant and loathsome, whereas a member of the most abject, verminous bloodline of all can conduct herself with such grace and possess nothing but admirable mannerisms? I find these striking juxtapositions perplexing, and I confess strangely intoxicating. I wonder if I have gone mad to form such a pact with her.
Wow. I got no fucking clue what you're talking about. Who is she?
I shouldn't be talking about this. You're the enemy.
Vriska, be in cahoots with Aqueous. Cahoots.
Aqueous.
What?
Hey, I'm about to meddle with so many losers right now.
How many?
So many. All the losers. All of them.
Good. Use your cunning and venom to make them envy our nobility.
Oh man, was that sarcasm? That sounded like sarcasm.
No. Humorous insincerity is for pedantic wigglers.
I know you never make jokes. I was the one being sarcastic, you stooge. I was being sarcastic about you being sarcastic. Duh.
That's because you're a little worse than me.
The fuck I am. Anyway, hey, did you finish Aradia's present yet? I'm about to fuss with her, and I want to know if I can keep my promise, or if you're gonna make a liar out of me.
It's finished. I'll deliver it shortly.
Great! Thanks, buddy. I'll be waiting here for you.
I'm happy to help, but I don't understand why you're intent on gratifying that worthless peasant.
Because I promised I would, and it's none of your damn business. Man, quit your prying. Always fidgeting and poking and prying.
Fine. Then let's proceed with the plan in a curt and professional manner.
Agreed. So, just to review, we will let Aradia perpetrate her cute little ploy on Solix and usurp his power.
Yes.
Isn't it funny when these chumps try to get all tactical and underhanded? It's really adorable.
I guess it is pretty quaint.
Anyway, she makes her little power grab, and that's when we both step in and usurp her as co-leaders, right?
That's the plan.
Okay, good. Then the best team will be led by the 2 highest bloods the way it should be. Or at least the highest bloods who aren't shitty clown worshippers or underwater freaks. Sound good?
Yes, we're in absolute agreement.
Yes.
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 Stop!
Great! What a great team we are. Hey, you wouldn't be planning anything sneaky, would you?
No, don't be absurd. Are you?
What? How could you suggest such a thing? Man, so insulting.
Okay.
Perfect. We have the perfect plan and no one is plotting any sort of double crossings or backstabbery or anything like that.
There are no double crossings up my sleeve. Also, I don't have sleeves. I am as transparent as can be, and my word is my bond.
I know. Don't worry, dude. I trust you completely.
You know I can feel you trying to read my mind.
Bullshit. Probably just another one of your many daily rage aneurysms. Why don't you cool your jets and have a glass of gross muscle beast milk?
Get out of my head. It's making me angry. Try to remember who built your arm for you.
Oh god, don't you dare!
Robo slap.
Aqueous, go check on Aradia's present. You delve deeper into your hive where you store many of your robotic projects. The lair doubles as the caged arena where you battle them. Under the tarp is the completed gift. You of course have no intention of delivering this to your neighbor as promised. You naturally will double-cross your accomplice just as you assume she has plans to double-cross you. You assume she is assuming the same of you. Business as usual for Blue Bloods. You will deliver it to Aradia yourself to gain her favor, and then double-cross her and take your rightful position as team leader. How ironic that someone of your blood purity must work to win the favor of the lowest sort of peasant. Humiliating. Strangely titillating, even. But in the end, class order will be restored. You reveal her sparkling new chassis. You have paid a great deal of attention to quality and detail in this model. She is perfect. You don't know what to make of the feelings she stirs. For one like you to entertain thoughts of attraction for such genetic filth would be utter depravity. Exquisite, delectable depravity.
Why, Aradia, it appears the red glass of your eye has caught the pink and green glint of the moons in their perigees. The sweet poetry almost makes a man forget how the grime that once filled your veins made his stomach turn. It is a good omen for illicit lovers. Could you imagine the scandal if anyone found out? No one must ever know. But worry not. Your heart will pump no more of that despicable red sludge. You have been given a new heart. You can be taught the ways of the class you were always meant for. No one is beyond redemption. Be grateful, dear Aradia. For the first time in your meaningless life, you have met a man with true compassion. And just what do you think you're looking at? Keep your cold, mechanical judgment to yourself, as if your own record is so spotless. Don't forget who made you. Oh, what's that? My, that is a smart mouth you have. That was the last straw. An example must be made of this insubordination. Example!
The Catinative Doomsday Dice Cascader is unfortuitously activated. The lousy thing breaks. You seriously cannot believe how unbelievably shitty this Doomsday device is.
Arthur!
Moments earlier. Vriska, meddle with Terezi.
It looks like tonight we will have to break our truce, or at least suspend it. Hope you don't mind.
How do you figure that?
Because tonight we will play a game together. For the first time in, I don't even know, forever.
The truce wasn't about not playing games together, dummy. It was about not stabbing each other in the back anymore, and stopping the endless cycle of revenge. And above all, not using your powers to hurt people who don't deserve it.
Man, you like to give me such a hard time about all that. I can't catch a break. Can't you see I'm trying to put all that behind me and make amends with everybody? No, of course you can't see that. What am I saying?
It's hard to believe you with all the lying you've done. Your blueberry bubblegum words still smell pretty good, but your deceit stinks.
I'll prove it to you. I'm giving Aradia a present that will make her feel all better finally. Then I'll be in the clear. Phew, totally redeemed. You'll see. I mean, smell.
I don't know why you're bothering trying to help her. She won't care. Whatever you did to her, I think you broke her brain. It's so terrible.
Man, why can't you cut me some slack for once? It's not like I even did anything that bad to you. I lost 7 eyes, but you only lost 2. I would say you came out ahead in the bargain.
I know, and actually, I never really got the chance to thank you.
Ugh, your sarcasm really stings when here I am just trying to be nice. Okay, I guess I deserve it.
I'm serious, though, but I wouldn't expect you to get that.
Ugh! Fine, be that way. But you shouldn't sit there and pretend we're so different. Remember Team Scourge? How convenient all that must be to have forgotten. You were so nasty. Oh man, if you crossed Terezi Pyrope, you were fucked.
Yeah, if you were a bad guy. We were supposed to be like a vigilante duo, dispensing justice. And you could take the bad guys home and feed them to your stupid spider. But instead you just fed her everybody. And lied, and lied, and lied.
Yeah, those were the days. I mean, days full of mistakes and regret, but it was still a lot of fun. Watching you dismantle huge teams of flarpers with nothing but politics and head games, without even using any special powers. Wow.
Nah.
Come on, what do I have to do here?
I don't know.
Well, if you want to know what I think, you should start changing your tune. 'Cause even though you got all these highfalutin morals and fancy reservations, you know as well as me that a killer is a killer is a killer. There ain't no changing your ways for good, and one day you're gonna flail that silly little cane of yours and not find nothing to bump into and fall face first into the shit again. And you're gonna do something terrible to somebody and wish you could take it back, but you can't. And then you'll work hard to win back their trust, and you'll try and try and try, and you'll see how hard it is. You'll see.
I doubt it.
You'll see. I am whispering that, and it is echoing and ominous. You'll see. You'll see.
Oh, well, you can at Circuit. Ugh.
Whoa! What was that?
What was what?
There was a loud noise outside my hive. It sounded like an explosion.
Wow, really?
And then another one. And now something that sounds like an avalanche.
Well, if I had to guess, I would say it was probably 2 explosions and then an avalanche.
That dumbass is probably punching robots again. I'll go outside and look.
Okay, try not to get burned or crushed to death or anything. That would be awful.
You got it.
And much earlier than that.
How is he?
Okay. Can't walk though. Probably never will.
Maybe he can be fixed with robo-prosthetics. If you didn't mind getting help from,
No! Neither he or I should have ever had anything to do with those hateful snobs. It was a big mistake. No offense.
That's okay. I'm a little too teal for their taste anyway.
I don't see why they lift a finger to help them. They hate us both so much. I'm so mad.
I hope you're not thinking of doing anything in retaliation. It'll end badly. You should let me handle it.
I'm not scared of her. She can't control me. She's tried. It doesn't work.
I know, but trust me, if you piss her off, she'll find a way to get you. This is really tricky. Just let me deal with it.
But it was my fault. I was distracted when I could have helped him.
I was too. We were both distracted by the same thing.
Yeah, Who was he anyway?
Pretty sure it was Vriska's friend.
What was he doing there? Watching us?
Who knows? He's not really her friend, though. You should see how he talks behind her back. She has no idea how bad he's playing her. But then, I don't think he knows how bad she's playing him either. See, it's complicated. You really need to stay out of it and let me deal with this.
I guess so. I feel powerless sitting here doing nothing, though. It's like she wins even if you get her back.
Don't think of it that way. I know how to stop her, trust me.
Guess our gaming days are over then. Us four at least.
Yep, I'm pretty much done with her.
It's probably best you listen to the advice of your friend. And yet the voices are as lucid as ever. They urge you to make her pay. It's a shame it had to come to this. You don't like summoning the spirits of the dead to settle scores. But if she had to face her victims again, maybe she'd finally learn to feel remorse. Vriska, answer white text guy.
Well?
Well, what? I am surrounded by ghosts and kind of freaking out about it.
I know. I'm asking what you intend to do about it.
I don't know. I guess I'll just curl into a little ball and cry and hope they go away. Is that what you want to hear, you sick fuck?
Aren't you going to kill her?
Who?
Your friend. The one who summoned the spirits.
Will that make them go away?
Does it matter? She brought them here to torment you. This obviously warrants revenge. You know you're going to anyway. You won't be able to help yourself.
I don't have to do shit. Maybe I don't mind ghosts. Maybe they'll be great company once I get used to them.
No, they are terrifying you. There's only one thing to do.
Okay, so why don't you kill her? Be my guest. Wow, thanks for offering. What a pal.
That's not how I work.
Oh, really? Well, you seemed pretty excited about killing Tavros too, and you even helped. So I guess that is how you work after all.
Not really. All I did was stand somewhere for a few minutes. I just gave you an opportunity to do something you wanted to do anyway. You hated him, remember?
I know I did. I still do, I guess. I don't know. But I was never gonna kill these people. They were like off limits, I guess. These games were just supposed to be fun and serve no other purpose.
They were serving a very important purpose.
Yeah, okay. You getting off on talking a girl into killing her buddies sure is important. Loser.
Again, I didn't talk you into anything, nor am I doing so now. You were, and are, going to do this regardless. I only ever place myself into positions of tangential involvement with events that will bring about my employer's entry into this universe. I oversee the events as they take place, and ever so slightly nudge them into motion, when necessary.
I'm beginning to think you really believe that. So delusional. You're just a pathetic, lonely gamer who buys into his own character profile BS.
The omniscient have no need for beliefs, and no room for delusion.
You're the dumbest omniscient person I ever met. Sure, you know a lot, but I know for a fact there's stuff you don't know.
That's true. But the gaps in my knowledge exist by design. They are the pillars of shadow on which my comprehensive vision is built. Necessary pockets of void, meant to effectuate outcomes I've foreseen and which will require my influence. Each dark pocket, in time, will be filled. But I wonder why I waste this nuance on you.
Because you need to add more blatant lies to patch up all the holes in your sad cover story.
I don't lie. Deception is only necessary for those like you to achieve their objectives. I play with my cards face up. Isn't it funny how during our various matches, I can tell you what my moves will be in advance and still win?
Yeah, but I'm getting closer to beating you. You'll see.
Look at that. The short amount of time I have reserved for arguing with a child has expired. I will go. But maybe you're right. Maybe you are a person with free will and you won't kill your friend. What do I know? Enjoy your haunting.
Vriska. Make her pay. Of course he's right. Not much point in living with all these moaning spooks just to spite some guy you don't give a shit about. But how to go about it? Can't control her. It can be difficult to manipulate the mind of the psychically gifted. Let's see, who else is there? Terezi? Forget about it. What about that guy? Nah. Her? Nope. Not him either. How about this guy? Unfortunately, you can only control him about half the time. Then again, that should be all the time you need.
Aradia.
What?
Nice trick, with the ghosts and all. Man, you got me pretty good.
I'd rather not talk to you.
Fair enough. Just wanted to say I'm sorry, that's all.
I'm not the one you should apologize to.
Yeah, I know. I'll make it up to him someday. Don't worry. Anyway, hey, guess what? I've got a message for you from your boyfriend. He's outside your hive right now.
Not falling for it.
Take a look.
I don't see anything out there.
Well, okay. I'm just the messenger. If you want to risk missing him, then suit yourself. Later.
It must be a trick. He surely would have told you if he was making the trip all the way out here from his hive stem.
Socks?
Arrivederci, Mikito.